Okay, Rationals Review. Make sure you go through the individual sections. We started off with simplifying, multiplying and dividing, simply factoring, simplifying, multiplying and cross-canceling, and dividing and flip and multiplying. Watch out for the common mistakes at the bottom, things that you can do and things that we absolutely cannot do. Pick letter values. Substitute in the question, substitute into what you think the answer is. See if you can do it or not. Okay, so the common mistakes is the first watch out for at the top. Then we got to watch out for negative distribution and GCF of -1. Be watch out for bed mass, and don't reverse any processes that you do. Make sure that we do the non-permissive values or restrictions by setting the denominator equal to 0 and solving. We're then going to add and subtract. And remember, we're going to remember the first step is the same as the above factor. Then we're going to get an LCD, then do to the top, do to the bottom, and add and subtract, just like we did back in grade 8. Remember, we only ever FOIL or distribute. We don't usually FOIL or distribute the LCD. And we only ever FOIL and distribute if you can combine like terms after. So if you can't, you're just going to have to refactor it back to what it used to be. Sometimes the top factors first to see if it simplifies first to get a simpler LCD. And you can possibly refactor at the end. The denominator usually doesn't cancel. Okay, equations. So again, we're going to factor like we always do. Then instead of like we did above highlighted in yellow, get an LCD, we're going to multiply both sides by the LCD. Simplify, solve, answer the question. Or we're going to get an LCD and cross multiply. And make sure you check your answers with your non-permissible values. Okay, complex fractions. I haven't shown you any of these. A complex fraction is when you have like 1 over a all. Oh, let's not write it there. I'm going to write it way smaller, but still there. 1 over a plus 2 all over x plus 1 over 3. Complex fractions. You can either add fractions on the top and the bottom and then flip and multiply, or multiply the top and the bottom by the LCD. Covered a little bit back in grade 8. Again, common mistakes, things you can do and things you can't do. If all your factors are all side by side, you can cancel, dividing the top and bottom by the thing you want to cross off. And then off to the right, things you cannot do. Don't just start to randomly cancel stuff. Not allowed. So, we always factor. Definitely go back to grade 10, check out your factoring methods. Go back to earlier chapters in grade 11, check out your factoring methods. You have to be a ninja.